Over to you.
Praise the Lord. In all things, we must thank God. I never had the opportunity to meet Mr. Timothy Adegoke. But I can say 100% he is an example to the youth of today. What else can we ask for from a youth? What else do we expect our children to be like, if not the example of Mr. Timothy Adegoke? You know, I was sitting down there and I was watching the family, the twins, and then, you know, the last son. And I was only wondering what their future would be. That's the only legacy that Mr. Timothy has left behind. All material things are nothing compared to the welfare of his family. And his testimonies by friends, by his church, by his institution that was studying his MBA, by the community leaders, by everybody that was involved in his life one way or the other. Let's be honest, Timothy was a great guy. I myself am astonished, I'm impressed, I'm inspired by the life that Timothy has lived. Timothy in his lifetime, I can confidently say is my born, which I can say also that I've learned a lot from the testimony of his life, his connection to his home, his contribution to the community and to his family is nothing I've heard of before. And that brings us the question that why do the good ones die early? Why do the good ones die young? God has a plan for everybody. God has a plan for everything. We shall not be confused in anger, but we shall be of great conviction in ensuring that justice prevails. Anger at the situation is understandable, but we shall not let anger confuse us. We must be convinced, we must be focused on our goal of ensuring justice for Timothy. We shall not work individually, we shall work collectively to ensure justice prevails. That is one of the things that Timothy will expect from us. Timothy will also expect us to take care of his family, regardless of whatever it might cost us. It is all good for us to come up here and talk, cry, but it's not good enough if all your talk, all your tears does not amount to getting justice and supporting Timothy's family. There's no use. You can comment on Facebook every day, all day. There's no use if we are not directing it at making sure that there's justice for Timothy and support for his family. So I employ the youth, I employ the community, I employ the lawyers. Mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ my own very, I will call him a mentor in some ways, a seeker of truth and a defender of the weak. Alhaji Adedoyin, I give you kudos for all you've done. And I remember 2018 through 2019. Nígbà tá a wá sí Ìrúwà, tá a bá a ṣe campaign nígbà yẹn, you promised the people of Ìrúwà and Alate and Ìbàràpá that you would not leave them alone. And today is a vindication of your promise. You promised the people that you will not depart from them and you will not leave them alone, and you have shown the caliber of person you are today, 2022. I appeal to the parents, I appeal to the wife of Timothy to stand as a rock, especially for our children. I myself have been a victim of losing my own father at a very young age. And looking at the video clips from the burial of Govt, it reminds me of the last son of Timothy. Running around not knowing the implication of what was going around me, until I grew up later on to realize the loss of a great person and a vocal person in my life. I can say confidently that the heights that Timothy has attained in his very short time on earth can be compared to the height that other great men from our community and beyond has attained. And I encourage other youth also to emulate a lot of good things that I have also going to emulate a lot of good attributes that has been shown by Timothy. It pains me even more now that I will never get to know or meet Timothy in person, but I believe that Timothy lives on in his children, Timothy lives on in our lives, Timothy lives on in our memories, and justice for Timothy will be attained. Thank you all for your contribution. Thank you all for coming here today. And please, and one more time I'll say this, that action speaks louder than words. Let's all act together to ensure justice for Timothy. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.